Namaskar friends, in today's video I'm gonna be doing something really cool and amazing. Everybody's house is full of, especially kitchen and fridge, is many times full of things. If not full of, then there are always things on a regular basis that we throw away in the dustbin. These are natural and organic products. Some of them are edible. They were edible but no longer edible. But we just throw them away thinking that it's not going to be of use. Some of these items are not literally in our hands when they go bad, like this packet of curd. This is a bit old, at least a week old, and it has become really sour. The dogs cannot consume it. Humans cannot consume it. A few days back, we had a puja in our house, and for the puja, we had to buy some flowers. Now, some of these flowers, you can see, were in the fridge and they got rotten. Now, I don't want to throw away these rotten flowers because they can make excellent compost. We have this one old bread also. You're gonna think, how can we compost a bread? We can compost everything that comes from the fridge or it comes from your kitchen. And these are some peels of melon. You can see they're already dripping some of the dirty water. So these are melons, cucumbers and apples. These are the peels, and they're gonna also make excellent compost. So we don't have to throw anything away. Now I have already made one bag full of compost, and that's gonna go out in the sun. Summers is a great time to make compost. I have seen a lot of people making compost in those special compost boxes. But if you have grow bags in your house, if you have that much space, then you don't need to do anything. You just need soil, you need some compost, you need all of these things, and you can, without attracting any flies, mosquitoes or any smell also, you can create lovely compost. And after a month or two, same grow bags that you're gonna make compost into will turn into really high fertile soil for your veggies, flowers or even fruit plants. So I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do it in very simple steps. So I took this one bag, it's empty. The bottom layer needs to have soil, because some of the things are going to leak, some of the water is going to leak, and instead of making it leak, we want soil to take it on. So we're gonna make one layer. Now, as of now, this grow bag has this much soil. This is where these holes are. So I'm gonna fill it a little bit more than the holes. Let me use some other soil which is more dried up. This is more dry and yellow. Summer season is the best time to make compost. We're not gonna put any water right now. No water is required. All these things leave their own water, so we don't need to. The first layer is going to be of these old flowers, okay? Old, dry, rotten rose buds, rose flowers. I mean, I also make rose tea, rose petal tea, but one person sometimes cannot consume all of it. So some of it was left behind, and these were also a puja for worshipping. I don't offer flowers to God, I just worship. This was called for some ceremony, and I can show it to you. So you can see these are rotten flowers. Now I'm gonna put, let me turn the flash on. See, that's the actual look of it with flash. I'm gonna put soil. We don't need much, we just need soil, that's it. Soil will do all the work. Now we need to give it a press, a nice hard press. That's it. Now we're gonna make the next layer. Next interesting item is a pastry. It's a full blown pastry. which still smells okay, but I cannot eat it. And things that I cannot eat myself, I also don't like to give it away. So this is a very old pastry actually. First I thought I'll give it to some poor kid, but then the smell didn't feel good. And this is how it was when I bought it. I didn't want to call up on that number and fight it out just for one pastry. So I decided that I'm gonna put it in compost. Don't have to do much, just slice it like this, and all of this chocolate truffle pastry will go into your compost. Otherwise you would have just thrown it in your dustbin and that's it. There's nothing wrong in this. It's all gonna mix with the soil. Now we're gonna put one more layer of soil. I can compost anything. I don't feel like throwing anything away, to be honest. This is my tool. So now we have one layer of soil, one layer of rose petals, one layer of soil, and one layer of chocolate pastry, chocolate truffle pastry, and one more layer of soil. On top of this, we're gonna put some compost, vermicompost. This is the vermicompost, one layer of vermicompost. I am purposely using a bit of dry soil for this because I don't want to put water right now. I want it to use its own water, natural water. Now these are some lettuce that went off season. So I have these leaves. I'm going to put these lettuce leaves on it. I had grown this in the pot and it was growing only in winter season. Now we're going to put the melon peels, the watermelon peels. Has already begun to stink a bit. So here it goes. These are the cucumber peels. The melons are yet to be dropped into it. You can see. To be filled up. So let's take out some soil as usual. Still have a lot of space. Grow bags really make the best choice because they're so light and it's not like carrying heavy pots around everywhere. It makes our lives so much easy as a veggie grower or compost creator. Sustainable living becomes easy with plastic grow bags. Something where plastic is actually being used correctly. In this case, the soil is a bit wet, so there's moisture in the soil. This will be good because we don't have to like water it. We just have to leave it in the sun. So now we have one layer. melon leaves into it. Sorry, not leaves. Melon waste. There it goes to this bag. And let's take this one now. For this one, we're just gonna fill it out. That's it. No questions. No further questions. Hard press. So if you look at it, the bag is only this much full and we already have all the watermelon peels into it. Isn't it amazing? Like all of this would have gone into kitchen waste otherwise. And every time we eat melons, watermelon or the regular melon, we have so much to throw away. One of the bag has some of the melon pieces that I could not finish because my mom ate like a bit of it and she left everything for me. And it was a small melon. This small melon had so much to eat. And I was feeling so guilty. Now I feel better. I mean, I ate like 5 pieces. My sister ate like 3 pieces. And still we were left with all of that. And you know guys, something that I cannot eat personally, I don't like to give it to people, to poor people or anyone. I mean, that's like really mean, you know. Some people I have seen, it's a very bad practice. They take the rotten leftovers and they put it in front of the poor cows. That should not be done. Like if you're feeding animals, be it cows or monkeys or birds or dogs or cats, don't give them rotten food. Until and unless they don't eat rotten food. Like cats can eat mice. So once my dog had killed one big mouse, like big rat. And I took that rat and I kept it on the wall so that the kitty could eat it. And she ate it. I mean, that's a completely different thing. That's like nature is taking over nature's job. But if your food is not edible for you, why do you expect a cow or a goat or anyone to eat? Like, we don't have goats here, but definitely in India we have cows, lots of cows. Now I think I've finished everything. We just have these chutneys now. These chutneys that come with some food item and very little of onion that comes with it. So this much, it's not so much. I'm going to put it all in this bag. And I will put this chutney also on top of it. This chutney has curd, so it will be good. Now, put more soil. And give it a press. Good. I have these peels which I kept in my fridge. I didn't throw them away because I knew I want to compost. So I'm putting it in this bag and again covering it up with soil. Lots of it. This bag, this one, is gonna be the best compost bag. You know why? Because it has cucumber peels, it has watermelon peels, it has peas peels, it has all of these amazing things. It's gonna take at least a month for it to rot. properly and turn into compost. So we're going to put lots of soil in it and cover it till the top. So guys, 4 of my compost bags are ready. I'm gonna put it right here. They're gonna go into the sun and get dried up properly. I'm so happy with the progress we made today. Now one thing is still left, and that's the bread. And some of you are gonna say, well, you didn't do anything with the bread. Guys, I will do, but I will do it in another video. I want you to subscribe to this channel, give this video a like so that it goes up in the YouTube algorithm. And also, you can become my Patreon so that not only I use this content for educational purposes, but it also helps a lot of people seek inspiration and start making something good out of otherwise things that are going to go into the dustbin, right? So yes, become a Patreon. You can also contribute to my channel with the PayPal link. Everything is in the description box. Last but not the least, we're going to put some bit of compost on top of it. Just give it a layer so that every time if I water it, the compost goes down. So guys, I shampooed my hair and I have transferred all of those compost bags outside in the sunlight. And they're gonna do their magic. The soil and the sun and water, all of them when combined together do their own magic. They create their own medicine, and this is why the process of organic and sustainable living is so amazing and so beautiful. So if next time you have anything in your fridge that you think that should go into the dustbin, think about it one more time. And these bags are really cheap, and not only they're cheap, but they're also lightweight. So they're cost effective and they're also lightweight, and it's very easy to get this done. I just showed it to you, and this way you can have so much compost in your own house, and you know that these are the bags that will create compost. After a month or 2 months they'll be completely ready, and then you can grow more seeds into it. You can plant more seeds directly also, and you can take the soil out and then mix it with some other soil, because that soil is going to be rich with nutrients that other plants can use. So I will see you in the next video. You guys can contribute to my content and become a part of our family so that we can spread this as education and inspiration all throughout the world, that people should now live an organic and sustainable life, because that's not only good for health, but that's also the right way to live. So I will see you in the next video. One love, peace out, and victory to Ram.